Hello everyone and welcome to the, I believe, second chapter, yes, of Module 2, Applying Knowledge. This chapter is called It Works, the famous little red book that makes your dreams come true. This is the more logical, practical thing, and this chapter might take you the most time to get it done. So let's go straight to business. I want you to take a piece of paper and to write those four things that are on the screen: health, relations or relationships, material, and passion. Okay? And for each category, imagine you have a magic wand and you can have any health you want, any relationship you want, any material stuff you want, any passion you want. And I want you to write it like you already have it. So I have a good health. I am healthy. I have great relationships. I receive that amount of money. I do this, I do that, as for passions. All right? So don't put any limits on it. Don't think like, yeah, but in my situation it is not possible. Shut the fuck up. Imagine you have a magic wand. That's the exercise. It's not. We are not in the realistic world here. We are in imagination. Okay? So you imagine the most perfect health you can have. And imagine you have this. Is this what you want? Yes. Put it on the list. Okay? So now what will happen is that, imagine, today you pause this video, you go grab a piece of paper and you start. Okay, what do I want? Okay. And then the next day you read again the list and you're like, I wrote this, but I don't really like this, So what is going to happen is this list with the time is going to evolve. You will add things, you will remove things, you will change things, you will scrap things because you will achieve goals. So every time you modify this list, celebrate, because it means you're growing. It's a good thing. I used to make the mistake before. Every time I change the list, I was like, fuck, I always change my mind. I don't know what I want. No. You're evolving. Okay? And if you're watching this video and you say, well, I mean, it's easy because when you know what you want, of course you can write things on all those four fundamental and those four pillars. And let me say something. I did not know what I wanted. And I'm going to give you the best technique to go from I don't know what I want to I do know what I want. Listen up. I stop saying I don't know what I want. And I start saying I know what I want. And I said this without even the emotion. I didn't understand. So I just started saying I know what I want. And I did not know what I wanted. But I just said, okay, I take a decision. I would rather know what I want than do not know what I want. And me saying I don't know what I want doesn't help me, it doesn't help me at all. So I'm taking a new habit. And this habit is I know what I want. I'm saying this. And you say this over and over and over and over again. So I know what I want. 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 And you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. When you go out, you say it in your head. No, I know what. I know what. And you keep going. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. And after not even 1 week of constant practice, constant applying this, saying I know what I want, after a week you will not be able to explain to someone to explain him what you want, but you will feel you know what you want. And that's GG's. That's it. And then by the time you will be able to, okay, what do I want? Do I want a bad health or a good health? Okay, I want a good health. I am healthy. Boom. And then you add more, you add more details. You'll be more precise. Okay? That's the technique. Now, when you make this list, there are 3 rules that you gotta respect. The first one is, in the beginning, you gotta read this list 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And here, when you read this list, by the way, that's the book. When you read this list, you focus on the feeling. You don't read like, yeah, so what I want, I'm healthy, no. When you read it, you imagine that you already have it. That's how you read it. Focus on the feeling again. Feeling is the secret. Now, during the day, Keep your awareness on the feeling of you being accomplished, you having all those goals of this on this piece of paper. And you do this as often as possible. That's the tricky part in the beginning. And the rule number 3, keep this list to yourself. Don't go like, oh my god, look, I have this list and those are my... Shut the fuck up. Don't share this. Keep this. You only share this with yourself. Okay? Because if you share it, you know, you will trust someone, and then this person will say, those goals are ridiculous, and then you'll get affected emotionally. Okay? At some point you will share your list, and you know, they will judge you, but you'll be emotionally ready, you know, to be able to take the energy that they're sending to you and to change it in you being who you are, who you want to be. So respect those rules. Okay? This second habit is, the first habit, remember, is sleep. This is something you will do all your life until you die. I highly recommend you to do this. And this one, especially the rule number 1, read this list 3 times a day. This will fall off once you get the habit of constantly feeling, and you know, you decide where your awareness, what feeling you watch. Once you have this habit and you're like basically unmovable, the environment has no control over how you feel, then this will fall off. The list, however, the list of your goals will evolve by the time and will always stay by your side. All right? So that's habit number 2. I hope it is clear. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next video, chapter 3 on, I don't know, we'll see. Ciao.